Worldwide. Let's
Back
get to
on
that.
Fig. Let's get to that.
I want to see them lights go up.
Hold on. We got one more cuz we got one more before we get up out of here. Before we stop talking about cuz.
You ain't shit. I know what you finna go to.
This is crazy though. Okay. This is crazy. We had my nigga, you know what I'm saying, a pedophile, official pedo buster. I don't know what the fuck he had going on in here, but he was doing some shit. He went up in the office, and it was wild.
In terms of can somebody change?
PERV busters.
PERV busters.
They yelled at me too. I did the same thing.
PERV busters.
Yeah. So okay. So
in terms of how we receive their change, just different.
So you telling me that an ex-Nazi can change, and we could forget about all the stuff that they said within their hearts, all the stuff that they thought about, all the stuff that they.
Not forget though.
Okay, so now, can somebody be an ex-pedophile?
Hell no.
And yeah. Hair, right? So look, walk hair, right? So technically, right, somebody like can like, wake up and say that they're no longer attracted to kids, right? So like,
But what if they already did it? If they already.
All right, I'm cutting this shit off, and I want the ladies to tell me, because niggas got kids in here. I mean, how we feeling about that in that news? You feel me? Like, that niggas is fucking with underage girls. Even if, it's he didn't get convicted or anything like that. But, this whole situation. How y'all feel about that?
I think it's very unfortunate. It's trash. Like, at 16... me being a female, I know at 16, I didn't know what the hell I wanted. I know I had no business with an older man. And most of the time, when it's a teenage female and an older man, they know that they can manipulate that person to do whatever they want, whenever they want. So the 16-year-old, of course, he mentioned something like she wasn't doing any wrong. She didn't know what she was doing. No shit, she didn't know what she was doing. She was fucking 16, but you knew what you were doing. At the end of the day, you knew exactly what the fuck you were doing. I was 16 dating an older man and same shit. He bought me a cell phone, all type of shit. And I'm like, oh, this is it. But now that I'm older, I'm realizing like, this ain't it. These niggas he was trying to manipulate me. He was trying to control me because I was at an age where it's like, oh, I'm looking at, oh, damn, this nigga got it all. And that's probably what was going on with her. So of course she not thinking she doing nothing. Of course she telling her friends like, yeah, I'm talking to this man and he this. But he can't brag and do that to his friends.
But he did.
But it's wrong. It's wrong. It's 100% wrong. It made me look at him completely different. I was already looking at him different because of all this shit. But that right there is just foul. And it's like, you about to have a kid.
You have a daughter.
He has. I didn't even know he had a daughter. That makes it even worse. You have a daughter, so it's like imagine someone, a grown man, talking to your 16-year-old daughter. You're not gonna let that shit fly. So I think it's foul. It's hella foul. It's hella unfortunate, and I can't get down with that.
My whole thing about this situation, though, I know it sound crazy or whatever. I know it's the pedo whole thing, but I'm gonna break it down just from like, why is Cuz even in the building? Does somebody need to get fired for that?
Nobody. Listen.
Because he trying to out your boss in the whole little. He trying to out your boss in the building. Should somebody be let go, or should somebody be like? Should it be like a suspension, or what should we be doing?
Nobody else has been getting fired. Number one. Number two. If Adam can bring people in the building to expose employees, anybody can bring anybody into the building to expose employees. No content was deleted when people were exposed. So why is content being deleted when he's exposed? No editors were fired when people were exposed. So no editor should be fired when he's exposed.
Who was the editor on the Nazi video?
He didn't keep that same energy. He should have.
If you're going to have a standard, it shouldn't be a double one.
Across the
It should
board.
be a full standard everywhere in that building. So do what you will with that
So
information.
who booked him? Flacco or Laura?
That was Flacco. That's Flacco whole little thing.
that wasn't though.
Who booked the guy?
So he actually called in, the Perv Buster dude called in on our show on Tuesday, and he said that he was in the building to do a boxing segment.
Where at?
I don't know. This is the part that I don't understand because I don't know the details of No Jumper. Apparently, there was another piece of content, like a vlog or something, that was being filmed because him and his brother are boxers. So they were doing like a training segment with someone in the building. I don't even know.
He didn't look like he was ready to train.
It might
and they got a
have
leather
been.
coat
Yeah,
on.
right.
Nigga.
He said,
With a turtleneck.
Nigga, you would have been that motherfucker ready to train,
That
nigga.
part.
What is you talking about? Like,
But that's his excuse. That's what he
Yeah.
said. So he said that after they finished filming that, Flacco hit him on some like, oh, matter of fact, you want to come in here and just run this live stream up real quick while you're here. And they was like, okay, let's do it. But they were supposed to be chopping it up about whatever they were talking about in the beginning of it, which nobody really knows because the stream got deleted. The live stream is deleted from No Jumper's website, and had this dude not had the foresight to pull his phone out and jump on live because he already knew what time it was, we wouldn't even have no evidence of any of this even happening.
damn, it almost feel like, I don't know, that somebody like other than him knew about that because he like, hey, my nigga, you take your phone out because I'm going to end this stream, but you can still have it, though.
He knew what he
No,
was doing.
I think
he
no,
said it.
that part. I think he knew.
He said,
knew.
I'm coming in the building. Who would I be to not expose somebody who has allegations when this is my brand?
It seemed like niggas knew what was going
So
on.
he knew he was going to spin it.
If he didn't record, they could have changed that narrative. They
Right.
can't change nothing because he has it on live.
He said
Mm-hmm.
he
can't
seen the
deny
end.
shit.
He was like, okay, we talking about reformed Nazis and why AD got kicked off. I see the segue. I'm about to spin this and talk about reform. So can a pedophile be reformed? Because while we talking about it, you might
He
have
do.
one in the building.
Yeah.
That part.
So he was really just staying true to his brand. Honestly, I don't
Nah,
even
facts,
know.
Facts.
I don't
Facts.
see anything wrong with
I
what
don't
he
think
did.
it was no host, no setup, nigga. He like, oh, they.
Because you see Flacco ended the live
but
as soon as he flipped it on.
But you got to remember, all we got was
Quick.
that live. He was live way before they even got to that segment.
And that's why I
So
said
that's what I'm
Flacco
saying.
ended
He
it
was already
immediately.
in the live way before that segment came. He like, I just need my dialogue. You feel me? So that segment we seen, he was already live probably like 20 minutes already before that even popped up. And that happened to pop up. He like, ooh. So you saying he could be reformed?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, can a motherfucking sex offender be reformed? And it worked in his favor.
Right.
It all played out.
That's how it played out, bro.
Somebody
So
called
chapter-
that nigga Tiger 22.
Okay, Terrell, ask your question.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, you probably disagree with me. You probably don't.
Yeah.
I don't know, and I don't give a fuck. You feel
Yeah.
me? So how you feel about the picture with Adams and that 3-year-old? She probably was 3 or 4, dress up, sleep with a diaper on, and he